Don't be shy. Come on.
Jordy, how are you feeling physically heading into a big week?
Yeah, I feel great. Obviously, super excited. We're in some good form at the moment, and hopefully we can keep that ball rolling. So, yeah, body's feeling really good. I think the rest of the team are, so we're ready to go.
Were there periods this year where you thought you might not get back and particularly get back to playing at this level?
There was probably a period there where I was a bit frustrated with how things were tracking, but I trusted the medical team immensely, and they got me back to where I am now. So, super grateful for that, and yeah, positive going forward.
Just talk us through that period. You say you're feeling a bit frustrated. When was that, and what was frustrating about the rehab journey for you at that stage?
Probably the middle of the year. We probably went a little bit hard, a bit too quickly, and then we kind of got to a point where we had the long game focus and focused on getting back for finals. So as soon as we kind of embraced that, everything started to work pretty well, and we built the running program off that. So, yep.
How about that concussion training that day?
Yeah, that's not ideal. Unfortunately, that's Braden for you. That was my first drill I came back into, and he knocked me out straight away. So I started wearing a helmet at training after that and staying away from Braden.
Who made the call, Jordy, to give you a bit of a spell and almost start again for the season? Come from you or the coach or the docs?
Yeah, it was kind of a mixed bag, to be honest. I put my hand up and just said I wasn't right, and I didn't want to keep putting myself out there when I'm nowhere near my best. You know, someone else is going to be able to come in and fill that role, and you know, for us it was Lockie Sullivan. He came in and did an enormous job throughout the year. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's a team sport, and you know, I wasn't ready to put myself in a position where I didn't think I could do my best. So.
You obviously knew there was a long game to play. Do you sort of feel now it's your responsibility to pay everyone back because you're able to get yourself right, and these big games are what they've done it for?
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know, I'm the freshest of the list. I think all the boys have made that pretty clear. So, you know, the body feels really good. And yeah, in a way, I do feel like I need to pay the rest of the team back because it's such a long year and the boys did such a fantastic job to be in the position they were in. And if they weren't winning, then I wouldn't have been able to do what I did. So, for sure.
Is there a bit of freedom when you're playing pain-free for the first time in like 2 years?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, you can probably see it on TV. I can actually run properly. I don't look like I'm slow, or not too slow anyway. But yeah, I just feel good. I'm enjoying the group, and we're playing some good footy, which is the main thing.
Have you surprised yourself at all? Sorry, have you surprised yourself at all, Jordy, how quickly you've sort of gotten back to some of your best form?
In ways, I think, you know, I had my first couple of games there were pretty quiet. Didn't really know what I was doing, running around with its head cut off. But, you know, now I feel like I've got some confidence. The team has some confidence in me, and, you know, they're finding me out on the ground, which is nice. So, yeah, like I said, got to repay the faith a little bit and get the ball moving.
In space of about 8 weeks, you're going to go from playing in front of 3,000 people in Frankston to 95 for the G.
Yeah.
What was that experience like playing down at Frankston?
It was awesome. You'd be surprised. The Frankston crowd and the bongo drums definitely get you going. But yeah, it's grassroots footy, and I actually loved it, to be honest. I think that opportunity to have your mates come out and mould man at quarter time and get around the huddle was quite cool and special. And but yeah, nothing beats the MCG with 90,000. So. Obviously exciting times up ahead, but like I said earlier, we'll just focus on this week and get the job done.
Get a bit of direct feedback that night that you could actually hear?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The fans in Frankston, yeah, I won't delve into too much of what was said, but no, they're fantastic supporters, and to be honest, Frankston was, you know, the ground was great, the supporters were good, and it just made for a good vibe, so it was good fun.
Are you back to your best, or do you feel like you have a little bit more to give in the next couple of weeks?
I don't think I'd ever say I'm at my best, you know what I mean? I'm always confident that I have to give more. I've got more to give, sorry. But for me personally, I think it's simple focuses going into the finals, and that's contested ball and getting the ball forward. So there'll be two things I pride myself on, and hopefully we can do that as a team.
How difficult was it for you, Jordy, just to get your body back? I know you spoke about it earlier, but just that kind of grind of not playing and training and trying to get back?
You definitely get over just training and not playing, that's for sure. But you know, like I said earlier, I had that focus of finals, and that's where I wanted to get back and be in shape for. And you know, you put everything else aside and you focus on your rehab and making sure you get your body right. And like I said earlier, I needed to repay the team a little bit in that regard. So it made it quite easy for me, and to be back here now, it's kind of reaping all the rewards.
We know the dangers of Harris Andrews' intercept game. How do you get around that as a forward group?
Yeah, Harris he's an amazing player. He's a beacon for them down back, and for us, you know, Billy Frampton did a massive role on him, you know, obviously in the 2023 grand final. So haven't spoken to the coaches yet about what they're going to do, but I'm sure they'll definitely have a plan for him.
What about Brisbane's midfield? Do you get an opportunity to watch them over the weekend? Just how dangerous are they?
Yeah, oh, for sure. They've got an amazing midfield. You know, so many different players can go through there, but they've got a few beacons in there with Ashcroft and McCluggage, of course. So for us, I think we'll just focus on ourselves mainly, making sure we're doing all the things we need to do. But, you know, obviously you want to try and nullify blokes like that.
Steele said earlier that you're a big moment player. What does that mean to you? How do you become that?
Oh, I don't know. That's very nice of Steele to say. I don't know. I just like to take my opportunities when I can. I think, you know, that's in normal games or big games, but I just seem to have taken my moments in the bigger games with bigger crowds and stuff like that. So, you know, I appreciate the kind words of Steele, but, you know, for me, like I said, I just focus on the contested ball and getting the ball forward. So all the little simple things, and then the rest will play out.
Speaking of big moments, you know, that goal in the 2023 grand final that took the lead back. How do you reflect on, you know, that part of the game that day, and does that give you a bit of confidence heading into another big game, thinking that you can do it on a big stage?
Yeah, a little bit. I think 2023, it feels like a bit of a while ago now. You know, we've put that one behind us, and it's a whole new year. So obviously you definitely do take some confidence out of that, being able to play and win a grand final. But for us, new team, you know, new year, new focuses. So, you know, we're focusing on the here and the now, and we're not really worrying about the past.
Are you up for the off-field circus? With this stuff, fans, on the but just everything that goes with this time of year. You ready for it?
Well, not this part, I don't reckon. I don't like having 20 people hanging around me. But, you know, this is all part of it. It's what you got to do. And, you know, you guys are all going to speak well about me, which will be nice. But no, like I said, these are the opportunities I'll look back on and go, you know, how good was this time of my life? So just taking it in day by day, but it's always an enjoying aspect.
Do you feel much more relaxed? I mean, I know you don't like it, you're just much more relaxed with this.
Yeah, I'm definitely more relaxed. Still a lot of cameras, probably too many for my liking. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, experience is everything, and I've been in this position so many times before, and obviously this is a positive way to speak in front of the cameras than some of the past times. So looking back, yeah, I'm pretty happy where this is heading.
What have you liked from Bobby Hill on the track? I think he gets the call up this week.
Yeah, obviously I'm not part of the coaching staff, but we're just supporting Bobby day by day. He trained really well the other day, so it's going to be a tough decision and up to the coaches, but you know, at the end of the day, we're just going to support him and make sure he's at his best.
How tough is that balance, Jordy? Because you've been through a situation where you're not maybe fully fit, or maybe don't have the work behind you.
Yeah.
Like for him to get back and have an impact these last one, maybe two games, how tough
Yep.
will it be?
Yeah, it's obviously super tough, but that's why you have, you know, we've got the medical team and the physical team for that side of things. So they'll decide when he's ready to rock and roll, and all Bobby can do is focus on his training and get right for the rest of the team. Beautiful. Cheers. Thanks, guys.